What's up, my love?
It's good. Everything good. ¿Cómo vamos a hacer? Esto en inglés, ¿verdad? It's in English? Spanish,
It has to be in English. Because
okay,
you know why? My
let's
Spanish is disrespectful.
Nah, it's all good. It's all good.
It's something I've been working on, but
but it's legend. You holding it down in the English side.
Thank
you know,
you.
a lot of Spanish people don't know English, so it's legend.
Was it weird for you when you were first speaking in, doing English interviews?
Yeah, at the beginning it was kind of weird, but we started to notice that I talk better in English than Spanish.
What do you mean? Like more proper?
Yeah, I look more serious, more proper.
Really?
Yeah, in Spanish I sound a little bit.
So the reason I don't speak
Crazy.
Spanish in public is so I grew up here. My family's from I have Puerto Rican, Cuban, Dominican, right? But I was born here.
Okay.
But I learned from so only Spanish I knew young was from my grandfather.
Yeah, in the house.
So every time I would try to talk Spanish, I would talk like an old man. Like my voice would go. My voice would do something weird in Spanish. I was like, I can never speak Spanish in public because it's terrible. It's terrible. So I'm so happy you could do English interviews now because this is great.
It's good for me. I'd rather in English because I really talk better in English.
No, but your English is amazing. When did that happen? When did that transition? Your whole life? No.
Yeah, like not in the public eye. I never, nobody knew, but in my whole life I've been talking English because my mom is Puerto Rican, but she was born and raised in Milwaukee. And my dad's born and raised in Puerto Rico.
Tacky. I was so tacky at me.
So in the house it was my in the house
terrible.
Nah, it's all good. In the house it was my mom all day talking English and my dad talking Spanish. So
you was ready. You was bred and groomed and bred for this life.
Even in the music life, like everything, all the music that was being played in my house, it was half English, half Spanish.
So, and your father was in the music business, right?
Yeah. So because of him, I used to listen to all the salsa, like all the salsa legends. Like I didn't understood back then. Like now, when I look back at it, it was literally used to be playing the same song every day.
Was
like the old Mark Anthony records before they came out, the Contra la Corriente.
I love that album.
Like he
Classic.
used to play that whole album like 20 times. The whole day.
You had it early, like before it came out.
Yeah,
wow.
Yeah. Like a lot of those albums, like Jennifer Lopez, like the people that was in Sony.
So he did Latin music at Sony.
Yeah. He was the president at Sony in Puerto Rico.
So what did he say when you first came to him and said, "I want to do this"?
No, at that point, he got. Like you already know how fathers be. He was excited, but at the same time, like he already knew how the industry was, but he rather that instead of the streets. You know, always 100%.
He must be so. Well, both him and your mother must be so proud of you now.
Yeah, and now is the best moment too, cause he's working with me too financially. I got him now in front of the business.
What's he doing?
Yeah, holding it down with my money.
He's handling your funds.
He on top of everything, making sure everything's straight.
Who could you trust better than your father?
Yeah.
That's dope.
Yeah.
And you're probably making a lot of money. You got basketball teams and Reebok deals and
thank God.
all types of stuff going on.
Amen. Thank God.
Need your dad.
Little by little, we keep growing.
That's amazing, baby. It's amazing what you've been able to build. And I was trying to think that today. I was asking them. I was like, what year did he come out of jail? Because it feels like not that long ago, but it was like 6 years now, right?
It's been like almost 4 years.
It's only 4 years. 5,
Shit.
like 5 years already. Like 5.
We 2023. I came out. Yeah, I came out right 2018 or 2019.
Yeah. 18.
Yeah.
2018.
Yes. So it's been a while.
It's not that long, but 5 years. What you built in 5 years is really amazing.
Amen.
Even the amount of music and the amount of albums and all of that stuff.
It's been like 4 years because it was at the end of the year.
Okay.
But yeah.
Still.
But thank God. Yeah. Everything's been good. I be working a lot. That's why I'm like, there's a lot of people out there that's talented, but nobody out working.
Your work ethic is different.
Yeah.
It has to be. Even how you came back out, even how you just started your whole career. I watched the documentary that you put out. Was it last year? Last year, right?
Yeah, last year.
And seeing your mom go through you being locked up, because I'm a mom too. I'm like, my God, if that was my baby, I would feel like how she felt. Like seeing her go through that pain, and then to see what she probably feels now, 4 or 5 years later, and watching what you built is probably It's probably really special for her.
Nah, yeah, she be crying
All the time.
She be crying all the time, but out of the happening, all the excitement, the emotions, all type of emotions.
You seem like you got good parents. Like they seem like good people.
Yeah, I had the best. How do you say that in English? I had the best crianza. How you say that?
Like
the way they raised me. Yeah, they raised me in a good way. They didn't raise me not even to be in the streets. None of that was me. Early when I saw my dad lost his job and all of that, we was about to lose the house. All of that, I was super young. I was like 15, like 16, 17, 16. I left my mama's house. That's when I left and I started living in the streets and the projects. And then I used to be back and forth, but.
Yeah, so they weren't prepared for that. Nah. They were like, we didn't raise him to be in the streets.
Real, they didn't raise me for that. For real. Yeah. Now thank God. Now I turned negative into positive. And now that I know they're proud of me.
Of course they are. I was just recently, actually today, just a little while ago, TJ got they let him out. He got picked up on gun charges, and everybody was like, "So stupid! Why would he do that?" I was like, "Yo, little TJ probably has trauma from being shot.
Yeah,
so I'm not saying he should be carrying guns. I'm just saying I understand the trauma that people experience, why they would want to be carrying guns. And for you too, knowing your story and knowing that you lost friends, and I'm sure there was like trauma in your life when you was
of course. I just,
caught up in that.
I just be moving different. I be moving like,
Yeah, say I'm just going back to you then.
I got a tank. My car is a civil, like a civil tank.
What do you mean, like nothing? Like you could go to war? Like you go?
Nah, it's a civil tank. It's an armored vehicle, but it's like a tank. It's like
what does it do? It just protects you.
It's a civil. It protects me. It's the newest. It's the newest thing out. Is it blindaje nivel 7? I don't know how you say that shit.
That's good. It's good.
It's like the bulletproof level.
Yeah.
The new level, the level 7.
But what are you going? Are you going to war, or is it trauma?
Yeah.
Safe.
I know what I've done, the life I've lived. So, and I'm doing. It's been years. I'm doing everything good. So yeah, my life is how it is because I literally stop getting caught up on. In the streets on any negative shit. Yeah. Sorry.
That's okay. No, you're good. You're good.
Any negative thing.
You're good.
So I'm really just focused on music. And yeah, you already seen history and you've seen a lot of this. Like, I know my life that I lived. Like, I'm not going to let nothing come now from my past or not even like, it's just life. You know how life is. You've seen all these big artists, how after they made it and they got a good life, their family, everybody's okay. All of a sudden, they get killed, they get shot. Like, rest in peace, Takeoff. He like.
You knew him too, right? Like you spent time.
Yeah, I met the three of them, and he's the most. He was the most.
The chill one.
Yeah, the most chill one out of all of them. So. And that's the sad thing too, that the stories like that be happening every day in the streets, and a lot of times is the most chill person in the room or the humblest person in the room that ends up dying.
Yeah, you still be in the streets though.
Huh?
You still be in the streets though.
Yeah, I be outside every day.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah. So you're being careful, but not that careful.
I be careful.
Okay.
But I just mean that I'm straight. Everything is straight music. It's been like I don't be getting caught up with nothing. I don't be mixing music with nothing. I'm the face of the streets. I be rapping for the streets. Everything I used to live, everything you see in the streets every day.
Yeah.
You know? But at the same time, I'm not out here like. Yeah, I'm not out here like, I'm not gonna fake it out here. Like, I'm not gonna come out here and say I got all this money and all of this is cause I started to sell drugs and I got on my shit and everything that was good. Like, no, it's not cause of that. It's cause I got focused on the music.
Yeah.
And thank God I really turned into this big artist I am now.
It's amazing.
And we're taking it step by step, little by little, trying to keep growing.
Sometimes it's a trip for me to see, especially when I see like Latin artists, performing in Spanish on American TV. It's still very dope to me. Because back then,
it's been a
artists used to have to come and then do their songs in English or do their first English song. Like, you never really used to see.
It was a long process. Back then, everybody, I've been around music for a lot of time because of my dad, so it's been a long process in the industry. Everybody, the goal always been in the Spanish community, I always seen that since I was a little kid. Everybody always wanted to be at the same level as the English industry, music-wise. And now, after I don't know how many years, now it comes to the point that at last we
yes,
yeah, we getting
and a
that
lot of them are bigger.
Yeah.
A lot of them are bigger.
Thank God. Now nobody talking down on us.
No,
like
it's
back
just
then.
no.
Now you got when you talk about the best in the world. Now it's really normal to mix English artists with Spanish artists. Yeah.
Yeah, but even that time you were talking about before, like your dad's time, like Mark Anthony, Ricky Martin, even J-Lo back then, they used to have to come out with an English song.
Yeah, I know.
To get popping.
I know.
It's not like that no more, which is really dope.
But you gotta see that and respect that too in a different way, because they didn't have the social media like we got.
Also, the times were different. The times were different.
Still, you gotta still.
Your social media is crazy.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, that's why I'm telling you. I got a lot of engagement, a lot of followers. Like my social media be really hot. So, like Michael Jackson, all of them legends from back then. It's crazy how they did all of that without social media.
Yeah, you have 30 million followers.
Amen. Yeah.
Yo, could you imagine? Think about that number, but could you imagine like a room full of 30 million people? Like what that really looks like? That number. It's a lot of people.
Crazy, yeah. I've done concerts, like my biggest concert has been 65,000 people, and you can't see
it's not even close to 30 million.
That's nothing. You can't even see it, and you can't even, for real, you can't even see the end of it. Like, it's crazy.
But with 30 million followers comes good and bad.
Yeah. No, of course. You already know it's 50% and 50%.
50-50 is actually pretty good. Especially you.
Yeah, I be having a lot of controversies when I don't even get into them. I don't know.
You clap back though, right? I've seen you in the comments.
Yeah, because sometimes it becomes too much of a circus, and I gotta be addressing certain things. Yeah.
I saw you post something, and you were snapping on somebody like, you posted an artist, you posted a song, and they were like, when you used to do songs with Daddy Yankee, and you used to do, they were like shitting on you for working with these new artists.
Yeah, for helping a new artist, like on some dumb, like on some dumb shit, like
you hopped in there.
It don't even make sense, cause that's why back then. You look at the reggaeton industry, like think about it. Look now at how it keeps growing so fast. It's because you see all the leaders. We keep recording with all these new artists, and they keep growing. And they right now they be growing fast. Yeah, more fast than back then. Yeah. But think about back then. If you think about it, the reggaeton industry back then, it was the same artist like for 25 years.
It was a long time. They had a long run.
Let's be real about it. It was no new artists coming out. It was no new, it was, but they wasn't getting no exposure. Like, it wasn't like that. All the elite artists, they didn't used to work with no new artists.
It's not like that, though. There's a real community now.
And that's why it keeps, for real, that's why it keeps growing like that. Like right now, think about it. That's why right now it's so big. It comes to a point that we be having the number one global song in the world. It could be a Spanish song. The number one artist, it could be a Spanish artist. Now, when you look at the Spanish community, you don't got, back then it was just like the Puerto Ricans, the main in reggaeton. Now, it's the Puerto Ricans, it's the Colombians, it's the Argentinians, it's the Dominicans. It's like there's a lot of different types of movements growing.
Who do you credit for putting their arm around you the most, like in the beginning? I know Ozuna. Yeah, like at the beginning. What are the artists that really showed up for you?
The artists that showed the most love and helped me, and like without waiting for nothing in return, was Ñengo. Yeah, Ñengo Flow. Yeah, he's like a dad to me in the industry.
But a lot of artists showed you love, right?
No, of course not. When I was in prison, shit, they made me for real who I am. Like my biggest album, it was because all the industry for real, like the fans was with me and supporting me when I went to prison. But even the industry, nobody in the industry turned their back on me. It wasn't like everybody was screaming free Anuel. Even people, big elite artists that didn't even know me had their best moment. J Balvin had his best moment. I don't know if it was a Grammy or a Billboard. He won the award where he got on the microphone to say his
and you didn't know him at all.
Nah,
and he said free and well.
Yeah, to give his speech and all. He said like be real hasta la muerte, Anuel free Anuel this and that. I was in prison. I had just got out the shower. No, I remember like it was yesterday.
I love that.
Everybody in the prison started screaming. I was screaming. You already know, hitting myself in the chest.
That's so dope. I love Balvin.
So it was a lot of love. I know that's why my first album was so big for real. Like it was everybody. That like I had a big hit called Sola while I was in prison, and Daddy Yankee, without me knowing him for real. We singing Yandel, we sing
Isn't
Zion Eleno, Farruko.
Wasn't there a remix too? There was a remix.
They did, like the song
remix.
was popping, but when they did the remix, the song lasted, I don't even know how, like a lot of months, #1 on Billboard.
And you didn't know none of them?
It was my first real big song on Billboard, like #1.
So you didn't know Daddy Yankee? You didn't know?
Nah, I only knew
Balvin,
Farruko. Yeah, I only knew Farruko.
Did you ever get a chance to like?
And like
so when you meet them,
Flow. Nah, of course. Yeah, of course. Okay. The first thing I told him, like, I even met him through the phone first though. When I seen Balvin talking, like I met him, I talked with him through the phone. I think it was Nicky Jam that put me on the phone with him, or the Ignacio, one of them. Like Daddy Yankee, like I had met him once, but it was like when I was a kid. I had like 10. I was like 10 years old or something. Yeah.
That's so dope. It's good to hear those stories. Nah, because people hate, and there's so much of that in the world. It's nice to see that community like that. And I remember in what's his name in Nicki's bio that I watched. He was a moment where he was not popping, and Daddy Yankee did the same thing for him, kind of like built him up.
And Nicky Jam too, when he was at his best moment. When I was in prison, he recorded with me too. When I was in prison, all of them, J Balvin, Nicky Jam, Daddy Yankee.
And you do that now. You're working with a lot of new artists now.
I've been working with that. That's why I don't even play with these new artists. Like at the beginning, when nobody knew me, like Ñengo Flow was the only one that was there for real. But when people started to know me, and then all of us, I was up here, and all of a sudden I crashed, and I was in prison. They held it down legend style, like the whole industry. I can't say nothing
legend
bad.
Style.
Yeah, I can't say nothing bad about nobody for real.
Legend status is very important to you.
Huh?
Legend, being a legend, like this is a thing.
Nah, it's just I be talking like that.
Yeah, but even your album is
of
called
course,
that.
Yeah, it's a big message. Yeah, anybody could become a legend if they work how they supposed to work with discipline, dedication.
When did you like, yo, I'm a legend?
No, I ain't.
You're not yet?
Nah, I'm getting there little by little. It's a long way. Yeah.
What do you have to do to in your eyes? Like, what is the thing?
I gotta keep being better every day, and I gotta keep making a few. I gotta keep. Como tú dices eso, sobrepasándote a ti mismo in English. How do you say
time?
That?
You gotta like.
I gotta keep surpassing myself. There's a lot of goals, a lot of things that's left to be done. Yeah.
What do you gotta do? Yeah. What's next?
Like I could be the face, like right now. Yeah, like there's a lot of work to be done. Yeah,
who's the people that you look like? Who
I look up to?
Yeah, who is the people that's over there? And you're like, that's where I need to like. Everybody has people that inspire them that are
not like that's where I need to be. Not like that, but I can say I look up to Drake a lot. I look up to Wayne a lot. Like they're the GOATs. Like for me, I started to do what they was doing in Spanish, and I'm here today. So yeah. So it's people that inspire me. Like even Tupac. I ended up finding about Tupac while I was real young, right? Because of my family, my older brothers, they used to listen to him.
He was gone already, right?
Yeah. Tupac's that's what I'm saying. He's a legend. He's still, everybody be talking about Tupac nowadays. It's 2023. Yeah. You know, so I ended up falling in love with Tupac's life. Yeah, and I study him a lot. So, like, in the Spanish industry, big influence was Ñengo Flow, Ñengo Flow all around, like, in the street. Like, I'm a street rapper, right? In the commercial side, like, Angel was a big influence too. Yeah, and Daddy Yankee, but especially Arcangel. And because he was more of my generation. Yeah.
You're like a collab king too. Like you work with people, you know.
Yeah. Nah, because I'm out here for real. I see, like I'm in the streets for real. So I be like, I'm a fan too, you know.
Connecting with people.
Yeah, I'm in the game, but I'm a fan too. That's why
we had Tokisha here. We had Tokisha here not too long ago. I know we did Tokisha.
Yeah, like she's a legend too.
She's unbelievable. She's special.
She had a lot of criticism at the beginning, but
I heard.
I never cared about that. There was big Dominican artists back then. I used to tell, yo, Tokisha, she popping, she hot, and he used to be like, nah, she got a lot of controversies, this, that. I was like, nah,
you love that though.
I used to be like, you tripping, because
no
I used to see like in the trap music, I used to be just like that, but in the trap music, I used to talk anything in the music, and everybody in Puerto Rico at the beginning, they used to look at me crazy. It was crazy because you already know the first shows, always the first parties when you started is at the schools. And my songs used to be like crazy.
Oh my God!
And when I used to get, they used to give me the microphone. My manager used to be like, "Yo, remember, bro?
No cursing."
Yeah, like, remember, bro, you can't curse. We in the school, all the kids. This, that. Like, Bruh.
Fuck
like,
that.
Okay, bruh. Okay. I used to get on the first 10 seconds. The fans was the first one saying all the crazy lyrics. I used to laugh. I used to look at it. I used to be like this. Everybody screaming. I used to look at the teachers and laugh. Yeah. The beginnings is always the best. It don't matter how big you get.
But you still having fun, right? Are you still having
yeah,
fun?
of course. But the beginnings, yeah, because you look back at it, it's crazy, yeah.
That's crazy.
I'm like, it's a long process.
That's good. I mean, it's good that you're still having fun. Sometimes people get too caught up and they're not enjoying the process.
Nah, yeah, you gotta have fun with it for como tú dices, for you to be able to make it last like so many years, a long career, you gotta have fun with it. Because if not, you're gonna get bored. You're gonna go crazy with this industry.
You listen to a lot of hip hop too, right? Like,
yeah, I listen more to English music than Spanish.
You do listen to more? I know you have.
Life. That's how I told you. In my house, my mom, everything was English, and my dad, everything Spanish. So it was like a big mix. My sister always was listening to hip hop, and my older brother, while me and my younger brother always do reggaeton.
You have on the album too, the baby.
Had the
baby.
Dirk.
I'm forgetting something. Kodak Black. I love that Kodak Black to rep Haiti like that. I thought that was a dope moment.
Huh?
That he rep Haiti, that he was speaking. You know what I mean?
Of course, he's the face of Haiti right now. Like for real, he's the face of Haiti right now, and he doing it good. And he want to be like, I always be talking to him. We be talking game a lot. So, cause I know he hasn't been around for a lot of years, and he really independent. So I've made it to where I'm at independent. So. I be
putting him on to game.
Yeah, I be giving him a lot of advice too.
What's your best advice for like the young up and coming artists right now?
You gotta be you. You gotta like artists. You look at all the big elite artists. Nobody look alike. Everybody sound way different from each other because they just like you just gotta be you. When you don't sound like nobody, and that's the way you can sound. That's the way people gonna start connecting to you. For real. Because you know when a new artist comes out, 100 more artists comes out with the same flow.
Yes. Of course. Everybody's chasing
English
that.
and Spanish.
Yeah, both. So, yeah. And it never. They might catch a hit or 2 hits.
But still, people be like, notice like that they be having.
Yeah. So it's not a long lasting. You can't.
Yeah, and don't trust nobody. Yeah. Sometimes people, I be looking at interviews and I be watching podcasts. Sometimes that's when I'm not doing nothing. And I be artists talking about like, no, because I'm an independent artist. That's why I be like, if that's something bad, like, that's better than for me. I don't know.
Especially now.
But, yeah.
Especially if you got a big following.
Yeah, that's better for me to being signed to a big record label. Yeah.
But you don't really have anybody to answer to, right?
No, and if you get on if you get on the game, if you get on game and you learn, you can start. Yeah, opening up a lot of new doors that not even record labels could open. You
gotta have a work ethic. Your work ethic gotta be real though, right? Cause
for real. Because I'm talking all of this, but it's because it's been years.
Yeah,
and I've learned and I've felt a lot.
Yeah. What are you doing in your real life now? What do you do outside from like? What is your real life like now? Like, what do you?
I be just.
Did you have a baby? You just had a baby, no?
She about to come out. Yeah, she about to be.
Oh,
born.
She's not here yet.
Nah,
any second.
Yeah.
Is this a girl, right?
A girl, yeah.
How do you feel about being a girl dad?
It's different. I don't know. It's like I'm like. I don't even know how to. You have
to do her hair.
It's a different type of
outfits.
Yeah, like I'm already a boy dad, so.
I'm a boy mom. Boys are the best.
Yeah, like
girls could be a little.
I'm a man, so it's more easy for me to deal with the kid. But now as a girl, now it's more delicate the situation. But I'm ready for it though. Oh shit, I'm ready for it though. Yeah, I'm ready for it. I'm already in love with her. She hasn't been hit. He hasn't been out yet.
Are you the type that like looks at the what's the thing in the ultrasound? Yeah, you like looking at the 3D ultrasound.
Yeah, she used to be the first, like, bro, the first out of 4 times I went to see her in the ¿cómo tú dices eso?
The ultrasound. They did the sonogram. The
sonogram, yeah. Like the 4th time, we saw her face for the first time. The 4th, how you say that?
The 4th time. The 4D?
See, I know English, but sometimes I be.
Yeah, it's all right. Your English is far better than my Spanish.
Okay,
this is
the
fine.
4th time.
Yeah.
I see you. She let her face be seen. Yeah, she like all the time she had her hand in her face.
She was like, chill,
Yeah,
not ready,
yeah,
chill.
like y'all ain't gonna see me yet. Yeah.
Does that freak you out? It's like,
nah, I was happy, but like, yo, what's good?
where you at?
Nah, before we knew she was a girl too, like we already knew because the doctor, yeah, he by mistake, he like, yeah.
Oh, he fumbled.
He
and told
yeah,
you?
he think
He said she.
You know when somebody be thinking and just say it out loud.
Yeah,
in front of us. And he was like, yo, I was like, yo, what you mean, like? Cause he said like, no, cause the girl, she's gonna. What girl? I was like,
oh, come on, man, come
he fumbled
on.
it like that. Yeah.
Yo, but she got to be due any day. She was.
No,
she had a
now
full
she's on,
belly last month. I saw on
she
Instagram.
got a big belly on
Yeah.
April. She out on April. God willing.
That's exciting.
Yeah.
Oh, April's not that soon. She's still got a few months.
No, yeah. She's just big. Yeah.
She's got a big belly.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's how I knew. Like I thought it was a girl too, because you know when it's girls, like the belly tends to be. I don't know why it be bigger.
How do you deal with the having such a big?
Yeah.
Is the belly bigger?
I swear,
They
when it's
say
a girl,
change
it's
your
like
face,
bigger.
too.
Yeah, everything's different. The change is different. I've
Yeah.
seen it because I had a boy too, so
Yeah.
I know. Yeah.
You see it. It's exciting. I mean, it's life. It's a blessing, right?
Yeah, of course.
That's beautiful.
Yeah. Especially now that when I had my boy, I got caught up. I went to prison when he was 2 years old. I came out, I went to prison, he was a baby. When I came out, he was already big, running, talking. Like, I lost everything, like those moments, yeah. So now, yeah. And
Are you close now, though?
I'm really like married to my career. So
Yeah.
when you married to your career, sometimes at the beginning, it comes, like if you don't know how to balance it, it comes to a point where even your family could think like, yo, what's good with this guy? What's good with kid? He don't love us, or what is it? He always over there working. So now it's been now so many years that it's come to a point where I'm getting the balance of it. I'm getting the hang of it, and right now I'm balancing it really well, and I'm working a lot more than before. And all the free time I get it. I don't go out. I don't be doing nothing now. Like
you
back
go home.
then, I made too many mistakes already doing all of that.
Yeah.
So I be going to my family and I be spending time.
You know, you learn, you live, you learn, you do better next
and
time.
I was in prison too. Now my brother too. Now he came out. He came home. My mom could have both of us. You know, she could have both of us with her in the house now and then. So when I know I'm not doing nothing, I be pulling up so I could be with all of them.
Jesus, she had both her boys locked up.
Yeah, locked up at the same time. Yeah, this Christmas and New Year's was a super blessing for me. I saw everybody. I was with my son. I was with my mom. I was with my brother. I was with Yailin too, pregnant. I spent time with everybody.
That's amazing. God bless.
Yeah, and little by little, I'm spending more and more time with my son. Little by little, yeah.
Good.
Thank God.
Thank God.
Yeah.
Takes time. It's complicated.
Co-parenting
is complicated.
Yeah. They be putting out all types of news, attacking me like crazy.
What is that like to have people in your business like that?
Barbaric news. That's crazy. They be dropping some wicked news with some crazy wicked. How do you say with a title?
Headlines.
With a crazy, Yeah, but I just don't be like, because it'd be more crazy if I start. Like I'd be if I wouldn't know how to handle it, I'd be reacting to everything like because I'd be looking at artists when they be reacting to a lot of little dumb things that be happening, and they don't see how big they are, and they be reacting to little. They don't see how that be like. I don't know, that be holding them back. Like,
the whack shit about that is that
you can't fit into no circus.
Is that when they do that, it's that's like on paper it's forever. So you worry that now you got to worry that one day your kids is
Like
stuff.
I'm already ready for it because I've been through everything in this life. Thank God too. That's why I'm strong, so strong-minded and all. But at the same time, like, yeah.
Don't give it energy.
Yeah, exactly. You feel me? I just keep working. That's why I told you it's like half. It's 30 million followers, but it's like a half and half situation.
It's a lot of noise all the time. A lot of opinions.
Yeah, but that's good though. That's good. They gotta keep coming.
Yeah, you take it, right?
Yeah. No, the opinions. Yeah, the opinions. Yeah, they gotta keep. Yeah, I don't care. Good or bad, I don't know. I be working, bro. The numbers is there. Everything is being a blessing. The trap music keeps growing, especially now. Everybody's focused on like all the elite trap artists that started the movement. Now it's focused for real in the movement, and now even in the Grammys, we getting nominees now for the trap music, for the Spanish trap music for the first time. So, yeah, it's just about that time. Little by
little. You feel responsibility?
Huh?
You feel like you have to
Of course, me and all of us, of course, we gotta keep pushing it. We gotta keep pushing it, cause little by little we gonna keep like what's the next step now? Next step, we already at the same level with everybody in the English community. So now the next step is, we gonna turn it into one sooner or later. All these at the Grammy Awards, Billboard Awards, all type of awards, everything they gonna start uniting it. Watch, sooner or later they gonna have.
You can't ignore it.
Give nominees like everything mixed, Spanish and English, because when you go to numbers, like you gotta do it, because that's what's going on right now worldwide. And I'm not saying they gotta stop what they doing, but they gotta come with the other big ones, or they gotta keep evolving, just how we've been evolving and making the game grow. Though.
It's always they're always late.
And making the game grow, they gotta step up with it.
Yeah, I hear that.
It makes sense.
Do you feel like, because your English is really...
Imagine imagine the nominees in big awards like mixed up with the biggest artists in the world, Spanish and English, bro.
Like this category is whoever.
It's crazy.
Who's the biggest artist? I don't even know who the biggest artist is.
You can see, like, bro, you start mentioning names, everybody. You don't see all types of faces there in them awards.
Yeah,
and a lot of people, big artists nominated, competing, the biggest in the world. They're like some Olympics.
Yeah,
yeah.
Are you ever tempted to do like an English project? Have you ever?
Everybody be telling me, because they see how I be talking. I talk better like that, better in English than Spanish. But nah, not yet. I gotta do it, but not yet.
Not yet.
And when I do it, I'm gonna do it with a big feature. Yeah, I'm gonna use the Anuel card on that one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who would be like the one?
It's in English. In English, I go with one of the people I like for real, like the music I like. I'd go with Drake or Cardi or
Wayne.
Nah, I already recorded with Wayne.
Yeah, well,
of course, Wayne is
but not on an English project.
Yeah, nah, not exactly.
Yeah.
Go Wayne with Rihanna, like the biggest,
the big boys.
Out of the new generations, I go with Lil Baby.
The thing is, you don't have to.
Baby, Lil Durk. Nah,
clearly,
I
don't have to.
It's just that I remember I've been listening more to English music than Spanish, so I don't even see it like a competition or none of that. Like, I know who I am, bro. I don't be feeling no type of way with nobody.
Keep doing you, baby. Yeah. What about this tour? What's happening with this tour? Because you're on it
right
now.
It was some. I don't even like talking about it here, because there's a lot of I gotta, like, my team. I'm in the middle of a lawsuit right now. I got sued and all. Like, like there's a lot of funny things that was happening with the business, the way it was being handled, my career. So we even had to postpone. Like, it probably. Like, we fixing the business was not right, so we fixing the business, or we got like 4 more other offers. Thank God, you feel me? And thank God, since we did the new change in the team, everything's looking like
but you had to cancel dates, right? You had
now we have to postpone everything. Like you literally, like, everything. I postponed everything. You almost postponed the album.
You probably didn't love doing that.
Nah, we almost postponed the album and dropped it like in February. I was like, oh hell no! I already took like a year, and I was planning taking a year off after everything. I felt I needed a time, and I took the year off. But with a lot of things started to happen, and it became to almost a year and a half. So I was like, nah, I ain't gonna keep the fans waiting. I just went with it, and the tour didn't make no sense there. So it had to get postponed. Like,
but it's happening now, right?
Yeah,
it's happening now. You're going to New York in May?
Yeah, I'm about to announce all the new dates. We still about to confirm
like world tour dates?
Because we still about to confirm is that if that's gonna be the dates for real, or because we fixing a few details in the business that for real nothing was right in my career, how we thought it was. Yeah.
Were you getting robbed?
Bro, no, little by little, everything. I'm famous, so daily, little by little, everything that's happening, we gonna start coming out. So I'd rather just wait that happen.
He's so funny. He's like, listen, I'm famous. You're gonna find out all the details no matter what. I don't gotta say it. It's gonna happen. Yeah, so, no, you're right. And you probably don't want to legally get you in trouble anyway.
Yeah, but everything with the tour is looking legend for real. We already sitting down with the team, and we already building how it's gonna be, all the creativity, how they go stage, both stages gonna be. Because we gonna have 2 stages. It's gonna have it's gonna be a big conceptual tour.
Dope.
We're gonna have. It's gonna have to do a lot with the concept of the Legends Never Die album. Yeah, there's a lot of big
it's a good concept.
deals and a lot of big things happening aside of music that has to do a lot with sports and with the concept that we could put everything together into the tour, and we could make something really big for the industry.
You're a sports fan too. I know you use Kobe.
Yeah.
You use the Kobe image.
Yeah, I got it right here.
Oh,
That's dope. Rest in peace, Kobe. I cried, like a baby the day that happened. Yeah, he was like one of my heroes. Yeah,
you never met him, right? No, you were too young.
No.
Yeah,
that's why.
No, there was tears in my house too. I think all over the world people cried.
Nah, for real, yeah.
He was such a hero.
Remember, they become heroes first when they that's the real superheroes we got. Like, yeah.
Who are your heroes?
All these big, like Kobe was one of my heroes. Like Jordan, just Jordan, but my generation was Kobe. So I go with Kobe. Kobe was one of my heroes for real. You think
crazy, right?
Yeah, I be thinking about it. It's cool. There's a lot of different eras though.
Yeah.
And since I'm such of a sports fan, a competitive and a competitive man too, and in the music industry, when I see legends for real, I be looking up and studying their whole life. Yeah. So I really look up to a lot of people like Mayweather, McGregor. Yeah.
Well, would you do like a professional fight?
Huh?
Would you do
I'll do it. Yeah. I already had offers and all. I just got that injury and I had to even wait. Imagine 3. Well, however you say it in English.
What is it called? Herniated disc. I broke my back a couple years ago, so I know.
I had to deal with it. Yeah,
it's not good. Back problems is the worst shit ever.
Yeah.
So are you trying to get back to that?
Yeah, of course. I love fighting, like for real.
I believe you. I believe you.
Yeah, where I'm from, like streets is really like Puerto Rico's really hot, so you don't even want to fight since you like really young, if you understand me. So that's like the culture. That's just how it is. I ended up even going to prison because, So, I love fighting now. Because I always, we used to fight since we was kids in the school a lot. Because we used to try to do it. We used to try to, how do you say that? Imitate? We used to try to imitate all the, like, what we used to see in the hood going on. We used to try to do the same thing in the school.
Wow.
In the school. So, yeah, we was already used to it, like, but not when you train and you learn for real. Like, that's not boxing. Not taking nothing away from boxing, because I got brothers that box that they legend, like Javonta, he's legend. Yeah. And
you're friends with Balanga too, right? Are you friends with Balanga?
Yeah. With Javonta, like a lot of them too. Yeah. But especially more MMA fighters. Yeah. So, and I like for real, for me fighting and watching, I like more MMA. So that's why I started to train that. And once you learn how to fight for real MMA, you start fighting, bro. You look everything from a different point of view. I swear on God. Like,
no, I believe you.
Like, you don't even like.
I'm a boxing fan, and then when I went to one of them fights,
people don't even imagine how you could really whoop them real easy, like real easy. Yeah, like
it's so crazy.
Real. It's not the same thing when you young. You just like to fight. You just be wild. You just crazy fight. As when you really learn how to fight, you start training with people that you think you can fight. They'll whoop you in 2 seconds if they want to.
I don't want no smoke with none of those people. All right, we gotta go. We're out of time. What do people need to know? Like, what is coming? What is the future?
Legends Never Die too. La Leyenda Nunca Mueren is really, it's really hot in the streets right now.
Look out for new tour dates.
Yeah, right now we're about to announce new tour dates real soon. I just got my new, bro. I just got confirmed a new movie role, right? Yeah, that's how you say it?
Yes.
New movie role. Yeah, I'm gonna be the bad guy in the movie.
What movie?
So bro. I can't start.
Okay, is it an action movie?
Giving all type of, it's gonna be action and drama movie about the streets, a real street movie.
Is it a Spanish movie or English movie?
English movie. It's gonna be
a major film.
Yeah, it's a real good director. Yeah, he's a real famous. Yeah, he got a lot of classic movies in the industry, so it's gonna be real big. And I just got this big offer too on Netflix. So there's a lot of good things happening right now. We got the new Reebok sneaker drop. It's gonna be 2 new sneakers. Not gonna say, still can't say which sneakers of them are, but as you already know, is Reebok we're gonna drop old classic sneakers, but you already know we dropping new colors with the Real Hasta la Muerte Anuel collab, so it's gonna be legend. Yeah, there's a lot of big things happening right now.
Keep going, baby. Keep going.
Yeah, and I got this. Yeah, and I got this new collab album with But I Admire that's finna drop real soon. And first thing first, new single that finna drop of the new album I just dropped is gonna be with Messiah. He's from New York. Everybody know he one of the ghosts of the Spanish trap music. It's the first time we gonna collaborate.
You just dropped a little clip of it, right?
Yeah,
I saw it on your Instagram.
Yeah, it's going super viral. So thank God, it's gonna be real legendary, especially for the Dominican community and the Puerto Rican community.
They love you in the DR too.
Yeah. That's my second house.
Yeah. Well, thank you so much. Congratulations on everything. Congratulations in advance on the new baby girl.
Thank you. Yeah.
And thank you so much. Can we have
God
a one time, please? I'm well. Power 105.1.